I honestly don't feel like there's anything more important than this, than the simplicity of coming back to the present moment, of feeling your breath, of tuning into your senses, of being so deeply in your body, in your life, that you remember what it really means to be alive. Here, now. Let this moment be so sacred, a remembering of who you were before the world told you who you should be. I see you. I feel you. Welcome to the Freya Podcast. Welcome home. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Freya Podcast. This week, we're going to settle into a beautiful meditation that allows us to feel and connect with our bodies and breath. There has been a lot moving around me in my environments where I've been realizing how when I come out of my cocoon, when I come out of my house, because I recently bought a house more in the woods and away from society a little bit. And when I come back into the city, I realize, oh my gosh, there's such a clash because of how fast-paced the city is in comparison to what I'm used to when I'm at my house. And before I used to live more in the city and I didn't see the clash as much. But now that I'm more in the woods and in nature and taking time to connect with nature, I'm seeing this more intensely in my life. And I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to witness that because it has taught me what it is that people actually need. There's a lot of people who in society aren't doing so well. And when I say aren't doing so well, it's not a label like, oh, you're broken or something's wrong with you. It's like you're not feeling aligned. You're not feeling like you belong, like there's something going on in you and you feel like it's uncomfortable, but it's actually just your body trying to get you to realign because you don't feel safe in the lifestyle that you are living. And I have felt that so many times in my life. And I have recently felt that as well because I know that when anxiety comes up, stress comes up, little episodes of like depression or little parts of my day and my life where I feel totally disconnected. It's my body is asking me to come back to it. My soul is calling me through these signs. It's like, hey, Joe, like, can you come and listen a little bit? Because you have been moving a little bit too fast and I need you to come back and I need you to realign and to take into consideration what I need. And it's like your little inner child, that's just calling you back to presence, to slowness, to connection. And summing all this up, I realized that we're not meant to live this fast paced lifestyle of performance, of success, of always doing, of constantly being in our minds, in our heads. And this is why we're not doing well. This is why there are so many labels that are slapped onto us. If we come back to the image of a goldfish, this is an image that often comes up that I had seen on Facebook or on Instagram, I don't remember where, but it was like this goldfish was in a tank and there was one tank that was super clear, the water was beautiful, there was little plants and the goldfish was happy. But then if you put the goldfish in a tank where the water is slimy and you don't clean the tank and the environment is disgusting, the goldfish was not happy. And it was surrounded by like sharks and like just like animals that were a threat. So when we're living in an environment that we judge or that our nervous system associates as a threat, and that can be the need to perform, the need to go faster, where you need more connection, you need more slowness, then these are all threats. And then our body starts speaking to us through signs. And then we think something is wrong with us, but in reality, we are being asked to realign, which means take a hard look at our life and what's going on and how we're doing things because we think we need to instead of because we feel this is good for us right now. And there are so many moments in my life where I was doing things because I thought I needed to, because I thought I needed to please, because I didn't want to upset someone, because I didn't, out of fear. And this is when it becomes so disconnected. And this is when we become so disconnected with ourselves. And this is when we have these periods of burnout, depression, anxiety, stress, trauma come up because the body's like, come here, I need to speak to you. Where are you going? This isn't working. And it's a test because are we willing to come back and slow down and take a couple minutes to breathe and be like, okay, like a couple minutes, a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months, however long it takes, can we just sit with ourselves and be like, okay, I need to change something. And then it's having the courage to change it and see how that will work or not work. And then creating space to put yourself in the unknown, because often the things that our soul is calling us to do is things that we don't normally do. And we don't like doing that because we don't know what that will bring, because there's fear, because there's this, because there's that. But then can we take a moment to just trust that our heart is leading us there to more space in our work, to dropping our hours, to spending more time with our kids, to whatever it is that you're being called to do. It's like, can you trust? Even if the mind is like, that's unsafe. It's only unsafe because it's unknown. But what you hold here is true for you. So we're going to come back here. We're going to come back to connection, deepness in this meditation. It's going to be a 10-minute meditation, nothing too long, but it doesn't take an hour to connect with yourself. It can take 10 minutes. It can take one deep breath. It can be so simple, but we complicate it. We complicate it with our minds. Let's come back to what is real, what is here within you, and let's take a moment to breathe into that today. All right, so I want you guys to take a moment to just find a comfortable seat or to lie down if that feels good for you right now. And to close your eyes. And just start breathing in through the nose. I want you to bring the breath really into the lower stomach. So bringing it back down into the stomach. Exhaling through the mouth. If you feel tight in your chest, if you feel like there's burning sensations in the chest or in the stomach, can we soften that? Sometimes when we're feeling overwhelmed, we can feel sensations like that. This isn't wrong. This doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. This doesn't mean you're sick. This means your body is calling you back home, and this is what we're doing. So bring the breath into your home, into your center, into your stomach. If you're a woman, bring it all the way down to the uterus, to the power center of a woman, to where you create life, or where you have the possibility to create life. And this can be a human life or just creation, like even for those who don't have a uterus or who can't give birth or whatever it is, this is still a center that we have in our bodies to connect with, that is filled with wisdom. So go beyond the mind and connect to the body and really breathe into that center. Don't let your mind twist it. Don't let your mind tell you stories. Connect back to what is here now, the breath. And we're going to practice a pranayama where we're going to inhale for a count of 4 through the nose. And we're going to exhale for a count of 7. So I'm going to bring this just a couple minutes so that we can really see what it feels like to regulate the nervous system. As we exhale, what we're doing is we're bringing the parasympathetic nervous system in. This is the rest, digest part of the nervous system where we can connect and slow down. And by practicing this breath, we're influencing our nervous system to slow down and to feel safe in this moment. So just trust that your breath is so powerful and let it take control. Let it become who you are in this moment. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And here we go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. 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 And I want you to continue 3 more rounds in your head. And when you're done, just return to normal breathing. Keep your eyes closed. And just notice what's moving through you. Notice if maybe your thoughts have slowed down, if your heart has slowed down, if the discomforts you were feeling before have shifted or changed, or without judgment, without needing it to go away, without attachment, just observing. Whatever is here is beautiful, is necessary, is worthy of being felt and seen. We're not here to change any of it. We're just here to give it all space to be, while knowing that nothing is bigger than who we are, that they're all just waves crashing over the ocean of who we are, and that no matter what, we always have the power to come back to the breath, to come back to the present moment, to come back to the here and now, and just take a moment to connect and ask, what is this trying to teach me? What is this situation this discomfort, this resistance, this anger, this emotion, what is it trying to teach me? Taking none of it personally and just allowing it to show you the wisdom that will come from this as you connect. Breathing, continue breathing into the lower stomach and just focusing on the breath, focusing on connecting to your body as you receive my words. Receiving them from a place of presence, not from a place of control or trying to understand or rationalize or contemplate, just like really receiving them as medicine. Opening, surrendering, and knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. That there is nothing that needs to change in this moment. Everything is as it is. And from this space, that you're creating around the emotions, around the discomfort, around the questions, you will receive the clarity in the space, not in the chaos, not in the fast-paced life, not in the doing more and trying to control and do it all by yourself, just in the space of connecting back home to your body, to your breath, to what is important, to what we avoid because we think we don't have time, because we think it's useless, because we think we have so much else to do. But what we think and what we feel is completely different. And when we need to come back home to our bodies, to our breath, to our heart, we feel it, how simple yet powerful it is to come back and connect. Don't let your environment take over your inner world. Find your truth, find your peace, find your ground, and from there, move in alignment with what your heart needs right now, with what your heart desires. Let the mind talk and tell it that you're moving in a way that honors your rhythm, and watch the world reorganize everything in your favor once you choose yourself, once you choose your worth, once you choose to love yourself beyond expectations, beyond pressure, beyond what is expected of you, but just in your truth, in knowing who you are by reconnecting like you are right now. We're going to take one deep breath together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Thank yourself for being here. Take a moment to thank your body for showing you what it needed to show you today, for your breath that's always anchoring you now in the present moment so that you can reconnect back to yourself. And just thank you for being here with me, for showing up. And when you're ready, you can take a moment and open your eyes and come back into your environment. So I invite you to take this beautiful energy into your life, and that when it gets chaotic out there and when it feels like it's too much, allow yourself these sacred pauses to come back to yourself, because this is the most important part of being alive, is to be connected with you. Nothing else is more important than that. The brain will try and convince you otherwise, but I'm telling you, this is the most important part. Everything else flows from this. So once you get this, everything else falls into place. All right, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next week on the Freya Podcast.